Hello and welcome to the first episode of Brick Off. No, it's not about whatever Urban Dictionary's saying. It's my review show about interlocking blocks. And not just Lego, but other brands you may or may not know. Sadly, my first video isn't exactly what I have planned, but you know what they say, you gotta take those swings regardless of the pitch. So for my first review, let me introduce you to a unique fantasy, with a P. Pantasy Bricks is a company formed in August 2020 with the express desire to create brick products catered to the older demographic. So while you won't be seeing some big name brands, you'll find some stuff like Astro Boy, Metal Slug, Saint Seiya, and countless other sets that look absolutely fun. I don't know what my own swordsman is, but this looks amazing. But the first set I have received from them is of a certain sailor. Popeye the Sailor Man is one of the IPs Fantasy provides, and they have two different sets. I went with the buildable figures as I figured it would be good practice before I tried to build the King of the Koopas. Now this is an impressive sized box. Compared to Thor's hammer, it's only slightly smaller. On the website it says it has 1500 bricks, which is even more than the hammer, and half of Bowser's own piece count. So let's build it and see how this set looks complete. Stopping for now. This is my first time doing this, so the building while recording is pretty rough. So while I wait for the camera to cool off, I figured I could start the review. As you see, like Lego, Fantasy numbered their bags. And one step above Legos, when they talk about a flat piece, they give you the stud size so you won't have to guess what it is, unlike Lego. But as you have also seen, they could do better with having stuff holding the plates. I have to add additional bricks so I have better supports for the plates. Overall, the building's coming out pretty good so far. It took me an hour to do this much, but that includes fixing steps and going back to fix things. The packaging is still impressive, as inside the box you get two more boxes. One with olive oil and the other with Popeye. So far, while the foundation could have been better, I think the overall package turned out great. And if you don't want the Chinese text here, they gave you an extra smooth 2x4 to not have it there. I want to keep it. Alright, back to the build. Second break and the Popeye is complete. Had a couple of tricky spots, but that was mostly my fault. If you're clever, you will notice that the limbs were likely going to be mirrored, so you can do both at the same time. What's neat is that there are alternate faces for Popeye, so if you want him blinking, you can replace the faceplate and have that instead. I would also recommend adding a second 1x2 plate to the neck piece. Push it in too hard and the head will fall off. That additional plate will make it so it stay better. One more to go and she's going to take a while despite being so slim.
The young bucks always come to play. The young bucks always gamble to win. When Matt and Nick see the bright shining lights, it's a boot to the chin, to the knee, to the face, and it ain't the young night, 'cause it's a super kick party. Super kick party. Super kick party. Yeah, baby, the young bucks. Thank you very much.
Now when it comes to difficulty, Olive was the worst of the three builds. I swear I followed the instructions to the letter, but despite that, the pieces were not aligned properly. Some pieces were missing and some just didn't look right before the modifications. But despite that, I think the final product did come out good. I don't know how they expect the neck to move like the box, but the arms moved fine. Overall, despite the difficulty in the end, I found the overall experience to be fine. It took me about 3 hours to build and some extra pieces of my own collection, but I'm willing to give Fantasy a second try. Probably a cheaper set, But I'm glad to have a brick build of Popeye, and now to compare them to the other brick build sets, the Harry Potter buildable minifigure. I'm not really into Harry Potter, I just want a giant minifigure. If you're interested in getting this product or various other ones from Fantasy, you can go to their website or Amazon store. But for this set, I recommend you wait until you get a deal out of this. I got this at a Black Friday sale with a couple of other deals. Next time, a mock build thanks to the Brick Supply website.